Recently, Nollywood actor Yul Edochie, one of Nigeria's most controversial actors, claimed to have found a new path. As such, in this video we are going to be revealing certain doctrines of Yul Edochie's newfound church, which is called the True Salvation Ministries. Yul Edochie held his first church service via his YouTube channel, where he talked about his calling and how God spoke to him in a clip that has since gone viral. The actor shared how he wanted to have a physical church with a large congregation, compared to some of the mega churches in the world, but God told him to start with what he has, and that's why he had to choose YouTube as his niche. This again proves the huge platform and advantages YouTube has over other platforms. Many felt his celebrity father, Pet Edochie, would not give him the desired endorsement on his quest to the pulpit, but he was among the first to welcome his son's pastoral calling. A curious fan had asked him of his acting career. If actually he had totally abandoned it for his newfound faith, he replied that he has decided to fulfill his destiny and that's all that matters. One of Nigeria's top critic, called Freez, who has yet to achieve something iconic for himself, was shockingly one of the first to congratulate Yul, stating that he is not less qualified than any pastor in Nigeria. Another critic on X, which is formerly known as Twitter, called Daniel Ragah, said Yul is lucky that God is not the Yoruba God of thunder. Some of the doctrines are as follows. 1. Polygamy is not a sin. It is no news that the founder of this religious sect, True Salvation Ministry, who is Yul himself, is a polygamist. Yul set his once beautiful home ablaze by getting married to Nollywood actress called Judy Austin as his second wife, which made his first wife May to seek a redress in court. 2. Tithes and offering can be sent online via the church account, which means the church is not against the collection of tithe. 3. They is a blend of the ATR, which is known as the African traditional religion. Recently there have been a spike of many Afrikaans deciding to join their ancestral root by going back to the African traditional religion. 4. His newfound ministry will be against certain body modification, such as the trendy Brazilian butt lift, BBL, or breast enlargement. This can be seen in the way he publicly called out his first wife May, alleging that she did both breast and butt enlargement. It shows Yul's dislike for body modification. 5. True Salvation Ministry differs from other new generation ministries that focus on prosperity. As stated by the founder in his first sermon, it focuses on motivation and devotion to God. 6. They believe nobody is perfect, as all humans are sinners, including he the founder. What set True Religion Ministries apart was not just its celebrity founder, but the intriguing blend of spirituality and showmanship that defined its practices. The church services for now takes place only on YouTube. A source close claims as time goes on, the church service will resemble the theatrical performances, with vibrant costumes, dance, and music interwoven with traditional Nigerian rituals. Yul Edochie, a man known for his dynamic on-screen presence, brought that same energy to his role as a spiritual leader. As more fans are already voicing their allegiance to follow him on his new path, some are even making a defense for him as a man sent by God. In case you don't know, these are some of the unheard doctrines from Yul's newfound church and religion. While True Religion Ministries attracted a diverse group of followers, drawn to its unique approach, it didn't take long for conservative Christians to raise their eyebrows. Critics within mainstream Christianity viewed the church's practices as an affront to established beliefs, questioning the fusion of traditional Nigerian spirituality with what they deemed as unorthodox Christian rituals. The controversies surrounding True Salvation Ministries were not solely rooted in the theatrical nature of its services. It is no surprise that many Nigerians believe the actor and his mummy Gio will soon with time introduce unconventional practices. Yul believes often expressed through his social media handle shows he embraced a cultural inclusivity that some found refreshing, but others perceived as a challenge to the boundaries of Christianity. Conservative Christians, rooted in deeply ingrained beliefs, criticized Yul Edochie's church for deviating from the norm because number one, he is a polygamist and a proud one at that. The clash between traditional Christian values and the vibrant, culturally rich practices of True Religion Ministries is only a focal point of religious discourse. As the church continued to grow in popularity, its impact on the religious landscape is becoming undeniable. True Religion Ministries faced a delicate balancing act, navigating the thin line between creative expression, cultural reverence, and the staunch expectations of mainstream Christianity. Shockingly, many are coming out claiming the prayers of Yul healed them of their ailments. To some, this is a caricature of the Christian faith. In the heart of this debate, Yul Edochie remained steadfast in his vision, defending True Religion Ministries as a space where spirituality and culture harmoniously coexisted. The ongoing saga shows the evolving nature of religious practices in a dynamic society, like Nigeria, where the boundaries between tradition and Western views are constantly tested. The story of Yul Edochie's True Religion Ministries is a narrative of cultural exploration, religious diversity, and the inevitable clash between tradition and modernity, in the ever-evolving space of Nigerian spirituality. Don't forget, in the time past Nigerians have seen certain individual who claims to be pastors, hide under religious cloak, to commit certain heinous crimes. That's why they are now voicing their concerns about most individuals who delve into the religious sectors. Just as the likes of Reverend King, who was sentenced to death and affirmed by the Supreme Court over the brutal killing of a member of his church, called An Nuzo. Reverend King was the general overseer of Christian Praying Assembly. After some unsettled differences with some of his church members, it was established that King got petrol from the church and poured it on the deceased and 5 other members, setting them alight, and left them for dead. Unfortunately, Ann died on August 2, 2006, 11 days after the incident. It was also established that King normally flogs his church members for late coming, and also other act of sexual affair with a married woman, which the husband so testified in court. As Yul, an A-list Nigerian actor, has chosen this path, do you think the legendary Kaneo, who has been known as the man of sacrifice by his fans, will someday go into ministry? As this might be the new trend among Nigerian actors, in case you don't know, these are some of the actors who recently have become pastors. Number 1 is renowned Nollywood actress, Patience Ozokwor, famously known as Mama G, the notorious Mama G in Nigerian Nollywood, who could play the role of the jealous stepmother or the wicked mother-in-law. Recently she shared a captivating journey about answering God's call to become an evangelist. Opening up during a powerful sermon at the Powerhouse Interdenominational Worship Center, she revealed the initial challenges with her daughter and even friends, who questioned her decision. In a heartfelt moment, Mama G explained that when she embraced God's call for evangelism, her daughter had reservations, leading to misunderstandings between them which spanned for some time before it was finally resolved in the family. Despite the difficulties, she stood firm in her faith. Since her religious journey started, she has been spotted at various church events, including St. Peter's Anglican Church in Alaba, where Mama G passionately shared how God arrested her with a divine calling. This story not only unfolds the actress's spiritual journey but also highlights the resilience needed to follow one's calling, making it a compelling tale of faith and family. Another Nollywood actress who have chosen to walk the godly path is the popular Ucheria Anunobi, a renowned Nollywood actress. She gained fame through her standout performance in the 1994 movie series Glamour Girls and has since showcased her talent in over 100 films, including notable works like Abuja Connection and Letters to a Stranger. Beyond her successful acting career, Ucheria embraced a new chapter in life by answering the call to ministry. She was quickly ordained as an evangelist at the Fresh Oil Ministry in Lagos. She now serves as a pastor, passionately delivering sermons and providing guidance to the youth within the church. Ucheria's journey, From the glamour of the film industry to the spiritual calling of ministry adds depth to her story, reflecting her dedication to both her craft and her faith. But still some critics believe that her popularity made the church to confer her with the pastoral title rather than spiritual merit. It should be noted that due to some questionable characters finding their way into the religious fold, many people feel that there is a need for the Christian Association of Nigeria to carry out proper vetting and licensing on people who wish to open a church. But if this is done, it will be an infringement on their constitutional rights. As the debate rages on, what are your thoughts on the doctrines of true Salvation Ministries? Could Pastor Yul Edochie be the chosen one who will spiritually salvage the nation of Nigeria? Thanks for watching and kindly drop a comment. Let us know your thoughts.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.